All right, Flyers fans, not the greatest news in the world as Sean Couturier, he gets hurt again in the offseason. Now, we know what he did last year in the playoffs, and he went through that injury, but he still fought through it and was phenomenal for what it was against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Even though he didn't win, he was a great standout player for us. He had that big-time knee injury. Well, I believe this dates back to August 10th, but it's just getting reported now that he was out playing in this charity hockey tournament, and it wasn't a contact injury. It was non-contact, same exact knee, a little bit different area in the knee, though, and he's hurt. And they're talking 4 to 6 weeks, and it might affect a little bit of training camp. Now, there's no injury or no surgery needed, which is huge. But that it does concern me a little bit, even though I know it's not the same exact spot on the knee. And it is the same knee, but injury prone scares me. You know, if you tell me right now, would you put $50,000 on Sean Couturier staying healthy next season? I got to think about it now. Like, maybe not. Maybe we are going to have some issues with him injury-wise. It was non-contact. It was a freak accident, a freak injury, as they say. You know, you put it in perspective like somebody in practice in the NFL, a big-time quarterback, gets injured in training camp just moving the wrong way. Breaks a leg just moving the wrong way. Just no contact, it just happens. That's how Ron Hextall is talking about it. Now, you put it in perspective now, we obviously have a little bit of time until the Flyers' first regular season game. They're going to really milk this out. They're going to draw this out big time because they want him ready 100% for the regular season. But you got to think, with training camp coming up here as September starts creeping, some preseason games, we're going to be very limited on what Sean Couturier does because this is a little bit of a minor setback. This isn't good news. And I'm just worried. I know this isn't going to be the end of Sean Couturier's season. It's nothing that major. But I'm just looking in the future of, you know, if this guy's getting hurt, it seems year after year, missing time here, missing time there, and he's only mid-20s. I mean, this guy is legit, and he had a breakout season last year. I would say someone who shocked me with how well he performed, especially in the playoffs, especially the most important time of the year against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Stood out to me. Eye-popping, right behind Claude Giroux in that 100-plus point season. But I'm just a little bit on if he can stay healthy and how he's going to have his body stay healthy. And that's just the truth. So it's not the end of the world that this happened, but it is Sean Couturier going through a minor setback on the injury of what happened at the back end of the season. Same leg, a little bit different of a spot, no surgery needed, but he's going to be affected by this. Less reps in training camp. Which means the less reps in training camp, the less preseason games, the less hockey shape you're in. Trust me, coming from experience, there's a big difference from being in hockey shape and training. You can train as much as you want off the ice, get yourself ready, but being out there and competing at 100%, being in real game situations, practicing at a higher intensity, it's different. It's just different than training on the side. It's not the same thing. Now, obviously, at the level of the NHL, they're going to make sure these guys are going to be to the best ability that they can be with the injury that they have. But you're losing reps in training camp, losing reps in preseason. It takes a toll. It does. So it's not great news out of the Flyers camp. Not great news. Of course. In a charity tournament, freak accident, guys just having a good time, trying to stay on the ice in the off season. Net front, doing what he does, man, doing what he does. And, you know, you can't control it, right? When you're not supposed to ever skate because you're afraid to get hurt. No, you can't control it. It is what it is. But it's not great news here for Flyers fans. So just keep an eye on it. Not the end of the world. We're not losing Sean Couturier forever. But I'm just curious if he can stay healthy. What his track record tells me a couple months into the season, we might be seeing some time off for Sean Couturier for a knee injury. Who knows? Who knows? It just seems that way. That's the path it's going down, and I hope I'm wrong. I do. I love him. I think he brings a tremendous game to this team. Mid-20s. I feel like he's been playing forever. Mid-20s. What an amazing pickup we got for him. What an amazing draft. We got to see how this one plays out. Thank you so much for listening. Comment down below your thoughts on Sean Couturier. I will see you guys next time.